Alright, welcome back everybody. We are back at it. We are back at home at Metalla 3. We did a lot of colonialization of, I'm gonna get this name wrong, Ilagasia? What is the name of this? We are still on Twitch. We got Holy Pan here with us. Elgamiza. Pan, let me know if you agree with these pronunciations. Elgamiza, probably, Iotatori, Alshalami, and Metalla. Those are our 3 star systems that we have explored so far. You can see how many unexplored ones there are over here. Tons. But yeah, our goal is to explore the entire galaxy, which is right here. Wish it told you how many stars there are. I think there's about 60 something. And it's pretty cool because like this one way out here is a black hole. And whoa, it's hard to orient this map. This one's oh, that's just a star. Oh yeah, here's one is a white dwarf. I think some are like neutron stars. Okay, here's a neutron star. And then there's all these dark fog seeds, which is like the big alien species that are spread around the galaxy. But yeah, we're trying to defeat them, but also make a giant factory. So previously, we started production of Proliferator Mark III. And this is now flowing through in our science facilities, as you can see here, by these elevated belts with these blue products on them. So that should be speeding up all of our research. So that's going to help a lot. We're now doing 300 hash per second, or maybe more. No, it says 450. I'm actually not sure because I don't understand the hash thing. You know, I think it was 240 per minute per second before. And the Proliferator does 25% extra products, but we actually have 25% extra on the production of the cubes themselves. So you do 1.25 squared and you get the actual increase. I think if I did that math right, which is like 62% or something like that, so 62% more than 240. It's more than 360. I don't know. Okay, but we need to go here, which I think this is a Alshalami base that has been attacked. So I need to go there. I'm gonna mark the indicator really just to repair it. We could probably do what we did to the other one and drop some defense bases there. Trying to do more of that. But I kind of want to collect a few things first. I'm building some more shields. What else do we need more of? We don't have any of these towers, so maybe need a few of those. Let me go get particle containers. Now I have a tendency to get irritated by the music. Try to resist that urge.
Replication complete.
There's so many products that there's too many different items in this game. There's so many of them that they don't fit on my logistical panel over here. Some that I need pretty regularly that are not on there. Like this one. Particle container. I'll have to physically fly over there and pick it up. Ray receivers we probably won't build. This is one of each kind of tower. We have the drones, although I should probably just go pick up more drones because I ran out of them last time. Where are they? Ooh, somewhere over here. right. Okay. We need another one of these too. Alright, I think I'm gonna go.
Cruise mode.
So we are now going to the Alshalami system. This is our star, Pan, if you haven't seen this. It's kind of like the sun, but it has these giant solar panels surrounding it, which is called a Dyson sphere. Admittedly, it's not a sphere yet, but eventually it is going to be. There's actually two spheres. There's an inner one and a large outer one. The inner one here is actually being added to currently. It has those little ridges on the side. All the little blue specks are the solar sails that are being sucked into the framework of the Dyson sphere. And it tells you information about it here. We got a 1,300 solar sails currently in the process of attaching to the Dyson sphere. And the Dyson sphere itself is creating 3.66 gigawatts of energy, which honestly, we're pretty much using all of it, which is sort of crazy. Yeah, it's pretty dope. This game is like a great combination of like sci-fi and factory efficiency. So it's like my two favorite things, basically. This system, I forget how close the system is. It's only 3 light years, so it takes not very long at all to warp to it.
Warp engine deactivated.
It's actually closer than the first system we went to. Or no, this is the first system we went to. Yeah, that's right, because the Tari... Iota Tari was the second one. And we're going to Alshalami 5, which is a very distant planet. So yeah, like this is a whole different star system, so there's no Dyson sphere around this star. But I think eventually I'll try to put them on multiple systems. Oh, by the way, this is the system that I accidentally destroyed the space hive of.
Cruise ended.
Which is why you see this core destroyed up here. I wonder why... It's interesting that this is still displayed. Why it's not just deleted. So this power plant and the... This power plant and the power poles were destroyed from an attack.
Flight mode.
So I could build out some defenses to it. I mean, we have a belt already, so maybe extending it?
Upgrade complete.
Turn so much. Okay, blueprint, that doesn't really matter. But it's good that we're chipping away at the technology, though. Yeah. You asked, how did I accidentally kill a giant space hive?
Mineral depleted.
Great question. So, in this game, you have fleets. So essentially like little combat drones that do your fighting for you. And I can actually show you the planet. I think I was probably on Alshalami 1, which is the one close to this star. Well, it was close to... You can't see it because the space hive is destroyed, but it was essentially rotating really close to the planet. Close enough to that it was in range of my drones. So I'm sitting there just like doing factory stuff on a planet, and little do I know, my combat drones are over there like literally destroying their entire hive. which I wasn't even planning on doing that. I didn't even know I was strong enough to do that yet. And then it started to happen, and I was like, oh, I guess we are strong enough. Good to know. I'm so good at this game, I don't even have to try, and things get destroyed on accident. I'm not expecting these turrets to need much, because...
Replication complete.
Or maybe they'll never get used at all. I'm about to go destroy their hive anyway. Yes, so if you're curious, I'll show you what combat looks like, because I'm about to go attack this tower. This is actually kind of a strong one. It's level 4. But I'm pretty sure I decimated a level 4 one not too long ago, so... let's see what happens. So you could just try to snipe it a little bit, like this. But I found that if I just charge in, it does pretty well. Ooh. Ooh, maybe not. My shield is kind of going down, but... also, hopefully, it's probably a little bit loud. It looks kind of loud, but... what's crazy is this is with the combat volume at like 40%. But the rest of the game volume is at like 100, so... it also drops a bunch of materials that you can pick up like this. Apparently there's still a lot more to be picked up. I totally forgot I had this whole nother little outpost here. Whoa, this is almost mined completely out. So these are grading crystals, which are a specialized type of... well, I don't know, specialized type of crystal. But they are kind of like a shortcut to the production line. Kind of like a rare earth. I think of them as like rare earth minerals. You don't necessarily need them, but if you get them, it makes production a lot easier on certain things. Okay, so when I destroy these things, you can either fill... when they land, they make a giant hole in the ground, right? So when I destroy one, I can either fill it up with concrete, or what I've been preferring to do lately is building a geothermal power plant on top of them, because the core of the planet is exposed. So this actually generates power now. Pretty cool. And this is titanium, I think. I'm just gonna like walk around and collect some minerals from this place now that I'm here.
Materials.
Might as well utilize a few things. Okay.
Light mode.
Now, if we're gonna gather minerals, we gotta make sure we're telling the logistical system to send it back home. So that was stone and titanium. We can just add them here. Local demand remote supply. Oh, whoops. These aren't even powered. These turrets that I laid down. Okay. Here comes the titanium. I hope I got stone. I thought I did, but I might want to check on that. Local demand. There's also iron, silicone. It's a bunch of minerals on here. Bleezy! Get back to work, man. Wait, are you off for Veterans Day? I doubt you are. Ooh, this is not stone. This is fire ice. I didn't even realize that. Please, rat. Bleezy in rat form. Okay, there's some iron.
Flight mode.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care for fire ice, but I guess I'll keep the mining machine going. We have essentially infinite fire ice from a different planet, a gas giant. Now, silicon I could use. Fire ice, silicon, iron. It's probably getting to the point where I could use a second or a third even with logistics tower. This is the game. This is the entire game now, just flying from planet to planet, hooking up mining machines everywhere. Not gonna hook that up. Pan. Oh shoot, that's not good. Hope that's not because of me. We got a Twitch viewer, Bleezy, some guy named Bleezy, who says his connection is bad. Some rando named Bleezy. No, just kidding. Bleezy is actually a good friend of mine, and I just came back from visiting him. IRL, in fact. Alright, see you, Pan. Enjoyed the Southern California warm weather. Warm November weather. Okay, silicon. Yeah, we don't have enough room to get the iron on here, so I'm gonna build a third. More interstellar bases, always better. Okay, looks like it's already powered, so that's good. I'm gonna turn these up though to 120. So they make sure that they have enough energy for shipments. Okay, so what do we have? Iron, and I guess I'll put fire ice on here, even though it doesn't seem like we would need it, but I'll put it on here anyway. Okay, so why are we even here? That's the question. Do we need to be here anymore? Can I leave? The only other thing I could do here is cover the planet with a shield, but that seems like so much energy. I shouldn't choose the word energy. What I mean is, it's a lot of time on my part. This is amazing that that we're actually using more energy than we can even discharge. Surprised. I guess it's just the miners. But let me add one more exchanger here, since we're low on power. So this is an exchanger, if you don't know. This is, why is it saying lack item? Oh. Essentially, there's no, well, this is a power plant. It's a form of a power plant. But all it is just taking batteries that are shipped here.
Mineral depleted.
These batteries are charged elsewhere in the galaxy, and then they are shipped to this planet. Discharged, generates power, And then they're shipped back. The empty battery is shipped back. So okay, so with 3, yeah, that's better. Yeah. Smashbot. That's the one thing I've always wondered about Twitch is, you know, how much stuff like that you have to monitor. Just like random bots jumping in and saying, buy viewers at this website, buy free viewers. Whatever they're saying, I don't know. Selling something. Okay, so I'm gonna just connect a few more mineral veins, I guess, until I decide what to do next. Wasn't there something on the to-do list that is more important that I'm forgetting about? Oh, I do know one thing. So we did the research of additional Dyson sphere connections, so we could actually expand the larger Dyson sphere right now if we wanted to. So also there's something about this game I'm not quite familiar with, which is there's like different categories of planets. Apparently this is at Ice Frostia. I mean, not surprisingly, it's really far away from the star. There's fire ice everywhere. And, you know, they have different traits, so there might be multiple different fire Frostia. What is it called? Ice Frostia in the game, and they all have some kind of common characteristics and stuff. Oh. I think the joke is when you play factory games, most of your time is spent building belts. Conveyor belts. Or in this case, mining machines. That's one reason I like the game Satisfactory, because in Satisfactory all the mining veins are infinite.
Flight mode.
And that's not to say that every game should have infinite mining veins, but kind of makes it so that the focus is not on just expanding to more mining areas. The focus is on actually growing the factory in other ways. We do have vein utilization technology, so the higher we get that, the better. Means we won't have to expand as often with that technology researched.
Flight mode.
All right, cool. Lots of titanium. We don't have any copper on here yet, but there's not much here. There's supposedly a little bit of copper and a little bit of coal. But also, I mean, if we're going to cover the planet with mining machines everywhere, we might as well work on creating shields for it. So just as a reminder, shields, planetary shields, they also, the primary reason for doing them is they prevent new landing parties from landing on your planet. So right now, there's no enemies on this planet. But they could land at any point. But they can't land in an area where you have a planetary shield covering it. So that's the main purpose of planetary shields. They also have the benefit of adding hit points, I think, to everything in the area. This is a tiny little coal vein. But the main thing is the preventing landing. So that's good. Now, You could still be invaded, even with shields, but it's a space invasion at that point, which is very much more unlikely to happen. Like, you have to have acquired a lot of space threat from the enemy, which is much slower to accumulate than them just landing.
Mineral depleted.
But yeah, since we're going down this road, I'm just gonna stay here and keep adding more mining facilities on Alshalami 5, which is where we are. And I'll plop these down every so often.
Flight mode.
And so far, I'm not even thinking about it, but eventually...
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, like, this is going to be pretty taxing on the energy grid. We have 3 exchangers right now. We probably want even more. And I'm also intentionally ignoring the fire ice, in case you're wondering. Okay, this is probably a good spot for one. See if we can see them yet. Okay, the first one we put is charging. The others are still charging, not creating anything yet. Okay, copper. This is the only copper vein on the planet. So I'm gonna go ahead and capture it. Some more iron over here.
Flight mode.
Anything else special on this place? No. Kimberlite, fire ice. Grading crystal, but the grading crystal's almost gone. I use a lot of these extender poles on something like this.
Flight mode.
Really getting this many minerals is more about the long-lastingness of them,
Mineral
more
depleted.
so than the throughput potential. Make sure the copper is hooked up as well. What are we not gathering here? I think I should make a coal one. Oh yeah, we do have some coal. Is that... Wait, where was the coal? It was tiny, I remember. So it's probably only 100,000 in the entire planet, which is probably coming from one coal vein. Wow, and I can't even find it. If it doesn't really matter, I can just assume it's working. Oh, here's an iron that I haven't gotten. Cool, got it all in one.
Flight mode.
I could have sworn I found some coal on this planet. Grading crystal, titanium, copper. Here it is, coal. Yep, that's all of it. Okay, I feel pretty satisfied with this planet as far as the amount of miners on it. The shields are not covering it by any means. We probably need one right on top of the copper. That's a good spot.
Mineral depleted.
And then I want to go see what's going on with this core. Like, why is this still on my UI if it's destroyed? There may not be a good answer for that, but still, I want to ask it. Okay, so Also wish there was a setting to, like, see the shields in your normal display of things. Because I don't like having to go to the map over and over for that. I'm gonna put it, like, right here in the middle of nowhere. We actually don't have one up here at the Interstellar Station, which is kind of crazy. That's like the main area. It needs a shield. Alright, I'm gonna go and do a fourth. I'm not expecting that 4 of these are going to be used most of the time, but it needs one now, that's for sure. Just to charge. Wait, why am I not? Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just to charge the shields a little bit faster. Oops. Oh, I see what's happening. I think this was snaking around like this before I messed it up. There we go.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, so there's, you can see the shield growing here. It's the one we just placed down. There should be others that are growing. Like this, yeah, this little unprotected area is getting smaller. Until it is no more. Sweet. So that's the plan, is to have this covering the whole planet, which it will happen soon.
Flight mode.
We need one out here in this empty, vast area. And then we need one over here. So the only way I know how to do it is just kind of fly,
Replication complete.
kind of guess where to go, and then check the map again. Yeah, so a little bit further. I like this spot. This is pretty good.
Insufficient materials.
Okay. Why don't we go check out this core,
Cruise mode.
and then we might even come back here. So what I think is going on is... Well, I hope this is even in this system. I mean, I'm assuming it is. Why else would it have that on the warning UI up there? Because when you destroy a base on a planet, it leaves behind a little, like, relay thing. And it doesn't go away until you pave it with concrete or build a geothermal plant on it. So maybe there's something similar with the space hives, where it's like... I even saw that when I destroyed it. There's like a little bitty... almost like a core? Like a nucleus? But I don't see it on the map, so...
Mineral depleted.
Wonder... No, I don't think this is leading me to a new... Okay, I gotta slow down. I think that's it. I see it. Yeah, see? Relay station.
Mineral depleted.
The question is, what do I do about it? Can I kill it? Oh, maybe I can. It doesn't seem to be taking much damage. Oh, it is taking a little bit. But, man, that seems like that would take a while to kill. Shouldn't it be auto-shooting? Whoa, slow down. It's just strange. And it's not, it's not auto-shooting. It's not deploying my drones. Oh, wait. Look at this, upper right. Attack relay station. Okay, that still is not doing it. Is that not what this is? I thought this was a relay station. It is. So confusing. It heals very fast too. Okay, so we killed one. There's two more. I want to try something. If I go out of range and come back, will my drones attack it then? Wow, there's only 3 of them? I thought I killed one of the 3. Oh boy, alright. This is the game. This is the content we're doing. So this is using the plasma ammo, as you can see on the bottom right. Kind of a slow rate of attack, but it's like high damage. Also, you can also see on the display that supposedly there's 5 dark fog units, not 3. And now there's supposedly 4. Let's try a different ammo, just see how it does.
Mineral depleted.
Honestly, it's just about as fast, right? Or is it, maybe it's a little slower. So this would be like traditional bullets. Okay, now let's try these guys, which is like shells. I think that's actually the worst one. It's more for ground, I think. Something's wrong with this. This one's like resisting more than the others. Because it's a level 4. It's interesting that its durability is 4,000 out of 10,000, even though its visual bar on its health is much different. Isn't that weird? Or is something weird going on here? Oh, yeah, I think I was like killing a different one. Maybe this is why there was so many. There's like, they're like stacked on top of each other. So there's still 2 units, supposedly. Okay, so let me switch again. I'm having to continually adjust my speed up and back just to like stay reasonably close to it all. I do think this one's probably the slowest on the DPS. Alright, one more unit. Okay. Good. So I was hoping that notification would go away. Well, let me click it. Ugh. Still not going away. Okay, that's gotta go away, right? How could you... Okay, it's pointing to some point in space. I fly to it. Am I flying to it? Oh, yeah. See. Okay, that's silly. Ooh, look at Alshalami 2. I don't even know if we've landed there. It's got some enemies on it, actually. So that could be, maybe that's why, because we haven't, like, exterminated the entire colony, you know? There's, like, still aliens on other planets. Could that be what's going on? Whoa. Locate and land on a planet with retrograde rotation. Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't think it matters. Why does that matter? I think it's just something kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Interesting. Okay. Rise in the west. Yeah. Huh. Okay. These are all level 4? Kind of crazy. I'm gonna activate my plasma and just try to destroy them all. I need to keep a close watch on my shield right here at the bottom. I might even turn the game volume down. This is kind of insane. Or you know what? I don't need to turn game volume down. I just need to turn down weapon effects more. Just to confirm, I have nothing here, right? Yeah. But it is a planet composed of a lot of titanium and a lot of iron and copper. I think I'm just gonna go with the strategy of using soil and foundation, assuming we have enough, and clear them out that way. Alright, where's the next one? See, my shield's all the way up now, so... And I'm getting, like, mecha upgrades as we speak. These are probably gonna go to level 5 pretty soon. Because the other thing I should at least double check for is that my drones... Oh, I forgot to check the audio levels on that one, sorry. Hopefully it was a little quieter. That the drones, my fighter drones, are not getting destroyed. 4 more to go. There's one. I don't think they are. It's 199. They're pretty tough. Ooh, these are 2 right next to each other. It's still too loud for my taste, judging from the levels. What I'm seeing is that the explosion sounds are like basically as loud as my voice, maybe Maybe louder. I mean, as loud as my voice, but they're more obnoxious, so they probably sound louder than my voice. Okay, now let's see what it's like. Okay, that's not terrible. That's better. Is it? Maybe a little.
Darkhawk base core destroyed.
Sometimes I wonder if this volume control is even doing anything. Like, what if I take it to 5? Okay, let me try to pick up some litter. One left somewhere. Oh well, I'm not gonna find that one. Let me land for a second. I need to get some power back. And what did I want to check? There's 2 more towers.
Mineral depleted.
One this way, perfect. Just waiting for my shield to be all the way up. Oh! See, that looks like it would be good to, like, long range them like that, but it really doesn't, because they just get a lot of free attacks on you. By the way, that was much quieter, I assume. So I think 10 could work. Now I would do a colony here, but well, yeah, I got some stuff. Probably enough to at least start one. I can tell some of these titaniums are buried. There you go. That was not enough to be 1.2 million. Okay, this is the last one. I'm gonna wait for a second. This could be where we put our actual base at the top. This is like right on the North Pole. Alright, charging in.
Darkhawk base core destroyed.
Base core destroyed. Okay, now I'm gonna put on a power plant on this one. Alright, so we are cleansed of it. On this planet at least. Let me get an interstellar tower down. I don't want to build it too close to the core because the core might eventually end up being a polar ray receiver setup. But I will do, I think, 2 of these guys. Okay, wait, let me call some stuff in. Go to 120 on the megawatts. Oh, not that. 120, and then get charged accumulators. What are we saying with this? 1600 maybe?
Depleted.
And then yes. 1600 on those guys. We need warpers. Let me do the warpers. Okay. We want them to be on the discharge setting.
Mineral
We want them to
depleted.
go back into the tower. Okay. They're already here. There we go. Now it's powering up the tower. So wait, why are we doing this? One thing I think would be cool is if we brought in
Mineral depleted.
energy, plasma, ammo. And then we belted it down and do the anti-space shuttles. Not shuttles, sorry, the anti-space guns. You may not have seen these yet. They're pretty huge and cool looking. But my thought is that they shoot ships out of the sky, or out of space, so like ships that are trying to land on our planet. Basically, during a space invasion, they defend us. That's what I'm trying to say. But they won't do much for like a ground assaults, like if an enemy's already landed, that kind of thing. Kind of hard to see these mineral veins on this red, ashy looking planet. Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple miners down to get some of the ones that are nearby. That might have to be it, because we're essentially out of belts at this point. Unless it can cover this all, which it can. Sweet. Okay, so that's just titanium and silicone, I think, right? Yeah. No. Yes. Oh shoot, can I build a second one is the question. Yes, I can. Good. I'm gonna do this and put them on each. I guess I could do... It doesn't really matter. I gotta remind myself that the only throughput issues are gonna be like receiving towers. Uh-oh. We are out of belts, though. Oh, I can make some. Okay. Luckily, we have enough drones as well. And let's put these at 120. Yeah, that one already is. Alright. Cool.
Replication complete.
It's not enough, or it's insufficient right now, but I think it should be okay once this thing gets charging. You'll probably see this percentage drop slowly down, closer to 100. Like I said, 94... 98, 99, okay, 100. Let me do a few more. I'll do some copper. It's like we should do as much as we can, but... There we go. I thought I was done because of belts, but now that I can build some belts... then we might as well keep making a few. So copper... This is a big one. And then let's try to do this iron also. That should cover it, right? Yes, we just need to connect it to the grid. Just turn both of them on. Nice. So now we got copper and iron as well. we can get this copper too. We're almost out of advanced miners. Which is crazy. That means we've done a lot of mining today. That's mostly what we've been doing. Some coal, or no, that's stone. Not a very big mine vein. Same with the coal, pretty small.
Flight mode.
Okay, this is certainly not... Oh. I was gonna say it's not enough power, but it looks like it is enough power. Wow, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go home. Unless we want to try to exterminate the entire system. Is that worth it? Doesn't look like there's anything here. This is all our sulfuric acid planet. What do you think this means? Orbital resonance 1 to 4? What? I'm gonna go visit this place real quick. I think it's just a place with sulfuric acid. I don't think there's that much interesting about it. What up, old grumpy bear? Hopefully you didn't, you weren't waiting for too long there. I was kind of zoning out.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, where were you? Oh, here we go. Old grumpy bear with the info. Orbital resonance is a gravitational phenomenon where orbiting bodies exert a regular periodic influence on each other because their orbital periods are related by a ratio of small whole numbers. Interesting. So I wonder if that is referring to another planet? Another one of these planets? Or it could just be like a little lore thing that is kind of randomly thrown at you. I don't know, but... No, I don't. I don't set that. So, old grumpy bear is asking if I set these up. I never do. I mean, like, yeah, you'd think, okay, well, don't you want more minerals? So why not? I don't know. I just kind of like them to slowly churn away, and I just build a ton of them on a lot of different planets, so I have, you know, enough minerals for everything. Why did I fly here again? I think I just wanted to check to see if there were enemies here or not. Looks like there are not.
Upgrade.
How is this using this much power? This is crazy. It's using 5 of these? Oh, this one is maybe completely shielded. Yeah, it is. Oh, not completely. Should probably add a shield over there. So when you say you can see the relays on the V screen, are you talking about this thing? Dark Fog Space Hive? Oh, you just mean if there were, yeah, if there were enemies on the planet. Right. I think I hear you. Do they show up? Are they like listed or something typically? Like over here maybe? Oh, this is interesting. I haven't messed with this. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna build a planetary shield here. Connect it to the grid. Way over here. Out of miners. Yeah. So let's try. So let's try to see these other planets. That one I was just on. Let me try Alshalami 3. So I think that this means there's no enemies on that planet. Yeah. Yeah, we destroyed the hive a little bit ago. I think that's my own ship there. I think we're good. Okay, here's a question for old Grumpy Bear. Why does this stay on my UI right here? Like, is there a way to get this to go away? So the core's destroyed, and I went back and actually manually destroyed the relays that were left over from the hive, which took a while. But this still stays here. I'm gonna go ahead and navigate back to our home planet. So that means there's probably something left in this system. Maybe a relay, maybe a heavy barge. Could be.
Cruise mode.
Yeah, that could be it too. Maybe the hive seed is on the way somewhere else.
Warp engine activated.
I think I might be wrapping up this session. We're kind of just chilling. I feel like we haven't done too much recently, just been monitoring other solar systems, waiting for technology. Oh, one thing I want to do before stopping though is I'm going to expand the Dyson sphere a little bit more. So let me land first, then I'll design that.
Cruise ended.
Okay. Oh, yeah. What in the world? How is that going that fast? Okay, here's a question. If I build a plasma turret right now, is it going to shoot at the hive? Or does it only shoot when they're attacking?
Application complete.
I think I see. Sorry, I was thinking about the science labs. This is something that, yeah, so the hashes are kind of independent of the cube requirements. Because this says 1 million hash. It says 1.4 million. This is like almost double the cubes. Anyway, it's strange. Alright, well, anything I wanted to check on before we wrap up? I think not. Oh yeah, Dyson sphere, let's do that. Okay, so we expanded our inner shell a little bit. It's almost done too. In fact, yeah, it is almost done because our solar sails are now orbiting, back to orbiting. But this big guy we have not expanded yet. Wait, this guy. So... I think I'm gonna... kind of want to keep this one boxy. I mean, there's really only one option. Or I could do some kind of cool parallelogram thing. Wonder if I should just wait and see if I can go all the way up here. We don't really... Okay, well, I'll just do this. For now. At least that gives the rocket ships something to build. And then we'll work on more research for Dyson Sphere to get another layer upward on it. Okay, now on the bottom, do we go opposite or do we go the same direction like that? I'm gonna go this. I'm not actually going to fill anything yet, though. So there's no new panels yet, just new frame. Looks funny without... But yeah, I think it'll look cool. Alright. Okay, well that's it, other than just me flying around and sorting some inventory and things like that, but yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys, and be on the lookout for the next episode. See you later.